Hey guys, it's Jaden and I'm back. I know what it's the life, really. It really is the life. So I'm really here to really talk about Gossip Girl because that's really why I'm back, to talk about Gossip Girl. Reboots aren't going anywhere. They're coming here, they're staying, they are just going to be an inevitable thing of our future. We had that Charmed reboot that's still going. We have an iCarly that is still going. One Day at a Time, which was canceled last year. A really good reboot though. It just seems to be a thing. And now we're bringing back Gossip Girl. Now, if we're going straight forward into it of like watching that first episode, I'm going to be blatantly honest. I like the show. I think that, you have to at least watch 2 episodes to really form a really big opinion about something. Mainly because it's really hard with pilots because you never know what was actually changed, what was actually mixed out. And I also feel like the chemistry when it comes to people acting and stuff like that, it's just not always there. So sometimes you have to give people a little bit of a break. Is that a sock behind me? Oh, I'm like folding clothes. Let me live. So my thing is, I'm excited for this week's episode as it's coming through again. But last week, because I'm shooting this on Monday, let's go. Unlike basically in 2007 where, XO, Gossip Girl, and we had to discuss and figure out exactly who was actually out here taunting and making all these comments on all of the people, like Blair and Serena and Chuck Bass and Nate Archibald, like who was out here really doing all this? And we all, I think if you've known by now, it's not really that big of a spoiler that it was Dan and then a little bit of Georgina and then a little Jay sometimes, but mostly it was Dan. It was Dan doing it all. And we don't get that in this one. This one, they come straight out the gate. They said it's the teachers. And that's kind of where my first problem lands because, I think the show is actually pretty interesting. I think it set up a nice little plot line. I think that, I didn't think that they were really going to be able to really catch me as much as they did in that first episode. But I think it's my fact of, I'm rooting against these teachers because these people should be in jail. It's getting weird. It's getting very weird. They should be in jail. Hands down. It doesn't make any sense. So these dumbasses, I'm saying it, these dumbasses are just out here acting as Gossip Girl and recreating Gossip Girl in the 2021, post-pandemic lifestyle because the students don't give them respect. The rich students are mad about that. The rich students are firing teachers at an alarming rate. So they wanted to create Gossip Girl and spread all this drama around the kids' lives. And, because she didn't like my blazer. Bitch, if you don't go back to Zara and just go pick you up a nice little blazer and a crop top or something and just go to school, you were there to teach them education. If they don't listen to you, that's not your problem. You out here getting paid.
Oh my God. Imagine someone sitting home mumbling and cackling instead of paying their motherfucking bills.
Okay?
Y'all mumbling and cackling? Y'all sending group text messages about the motherfucking queen while the queen is in the motherfucking stew?
They said, let's bring back Gossip Girl, but in an Instagram format. I will say, on a modern day track, that is the way to do it. Because they're basically joining the ranks of the Shade Room, Baller Alert, etc., of those places. Except now it's for the rich, ethnically ambiguous cast of Gossip Girl 2021. But I've said enough about teachers. And I'm just like, why? Why are y'all doing this? What is the actual reason for y'all to really be doing this? I know. Let me live. Because it doesn't make any sense. Why would y'all be name dropping these characters? What's the reason? What's the point? What are you doing? What are you giving? There's no point to be name dropping Chuck and Blair. They literally doesn't really matter. We're just gonna keep on going. But I just think that was a little weird. I thought we were gonna do this Charm style and act like the original Hollywells did not exist. But I guess they said this is a continuation. So, okay. Getting into it, I'd say the overall premise is about these 2 sisters, one who is rich and one who's not. And basically they cocked up a scheme so that they can end up at the school together. However, with little sister Zoya, joining Julian, older sister, it became a really weird mix. Gossip Girl came out of nowhere and started ruining these girls' lives, basically, and it didn't make any sense, but really ruined these girls' lives. One of the teachers was like just so happened to be outside of in the rain and like took a picture of like two teenagers like half naked. They weren't doing anything, but like half naked, changing clothes from being in the rain, and then posted it to Gossip Girl. And I'm just like,
working my motherfucking nerves all night.
Y'all deserve jail. That was when officially when I said y'all deserve jail. Jail, cut it out. Jail, cut it out. So that's where I stand honestly with that. But it just kept getting weird, and like a lot of the incidents, it just kept dividing them apart, even though they tried to sit there and stay together. But then like this big incident happened from, I guess, one of Julian's friends, and they sent out, I'm guessing, a no-no pic, slanging. And they sent it out during this fashion show and airdrop. First of all, who really out here at the fashion show having their airdrops on for everybody? Like, what dodo bird does that? Like, that just sounds like so stupid, but whatever. That's just common sense over here, though. So that happened. They ended up breaking up, essentially, and now the drama is going to ensue. Very excited. So Julian, I like her. I think she's interesting. I think she has a lot of sides to her. I don't think we really know exactly who she is. And I think, like, she's one of those people who, like, next episode, I hope, like, they're able to really, like, flesh out a couple things, because I think, like, right now, her character, she has enough to be, like, the main lead, right? The main lead. But I don't think she has enough right now. Like, I think Monet, even though she hasn't had as many lines, she has more of like a, oh shit, what is wrong with this girl? Like, I know more about her in some sense. Like, I know she's mean, she's black, and she's rich. But like in a way that it's like, oh, I'm interested into who you are. I feel like with Julian, we just kind of randomly realized like she's not really that good of a person. Okay. Julian has a boyfriend. I don't know his name. I guess we'll learn it. He's basically rich. He's like richer than everyone in the group, but he has a conscience, so he like protests against his parents. So it's like, okay, whatever. I don't really care about you. Zoya is there. Then there is some blonde girl who's supposedly the Blair of the season. I don't know. She's like said 5 words, and she's like attracted to Max. Honestly, who isn't attracted to Max? Because let's get into Max. Max is like the Chuck Bass of the season. Like, but in a way where you're like, why are you making me feel like this? Like, he's one of those characters, and I've realized like maybe it's just the charismatic characters. Charismatic characters who are like ambiguous and fluid with how they feel in general, like they get me every time. But that man like is playing it. Fun fact though, earlier today I found out this was the pirate. That sounds so weird. That's Harry Hook from Descendants 2, Max. My favorite character because like when Gossip Girl basically starts tagging all of them, he said, block. That got me. I said I'm part of it. I'm standing his club. I don't care what happens. Obviously, he's gonna play some role of like the weird relationship between like the Blair character and Ankh. I don't know what, but like there's something going on. I'm loving a nice little poly situation, a nice little trio. I don't know what's happening, but I'm excited and I can't wait. Just love that. And then there's this girl named Luna, I think, and she's one of like Monet's friends. I don't know. She's Monet and Julian's friend. I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. She didn't really say much. Anyway. But either way, I'm very excited to see exactly what's going to happen. I really think that the character choices are interesting. I feel like it's going to be a fun ride to watch the show. I can't wait until the teachers go to jail. I mean it. They need to go to jail. It's just the truth. Like, they do. They need to go to jail. Like, I don't like them. But yeah, that's just my feeling on it. I really do predict, though, like, by the end of the season, hopefully when the teachers are in jail, it's going to be randomly picked up by somebody else inside the group, and then like, or anonymous person, and it's back to who's Gossip Girl now? Like, because I really want that to happen. I want us to all feel that, because them telling us as teachers, it kind of just didn't give me what I wanted, right? So, I don't know. Overall, I think, you know, Gossip Girl is getting a 7 out of 10 for this episode. I'm giving it a ranking. I think maybe let's see if I remember to keep doing that. But right now for this first episode, I'm giving 7 out of 10, mainly because like the awkward interactions, me finding out about the teachers just pissed me off, and the weird chemistry that the teachers have around each other, it was, you know? So I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. It was pretty interesting. It was pretty good. I'm excited about it. Anyway, that's just how I feel. If y'all got some feelings about Gossip Girl, I guess I'm going to keep it going. Let's see if I remember to keep doing the series. So if you got some things to say, just drop it down in the comments below. You know, like, comment. I'm out here really working and doing this, so I'm going to come back and do something. Anyway, you know, we switched up the production. We're going to try something different, you know. Anyway, thank y'all so much for watching today. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to see y'all later. Till next time. You know you love me. I'm not going to do that. Bye.